Hello, my name is Lizzie, and this is Lizzie's Literary Life, and today we are here to do my June Tipsy wrap up. That's actually good. Oh my gosh, that's actually good. Yeah, I'm a fan. I made this frozen strawberry marg, and it's actually good, even though the straw is like way too tall. I just thought the yellow straw would be cute with this glass plastic cup that I got from Stop and Shop. This is tequila and Master of Mixes strawberry mix and a couple frozen strawberries. And cheers. I'm a fan of it. It's so silly with the long straw, but you know, that's part of the deal. I'm just gonna have to hold it down here and then you can't see it, but isn't it cute? It's got fruits on it. This is the thing that I do every month where I drink a fun drink in a fun glass and I discuss all of the books that I read in the previous month. But first, oh my god, it's cold. Saying it's too cold and then drinking another sip, maybe not the right choice, but it's good though. It's good. I like it. The proportions are right, which is kind of shocking because I 100% just guessed. Also, I feel like I look very shiny in this lighting, but it's dark out, so it is what it is. First, we have to do our stats, which are serious business, putting my drink down. I have a ton of wires between me and my computer, so we're just gonna... Okay. June stats. I have not looked at this at all. I honestly couldn't tell you what I read in June. It's July 5th and it's all out of my brain. So we're just going to find out together by my spreadsheet and go from there. In June, I read 9 books for a total of 3,282 pages. This is not my best reading month, but, you know, not bad. Not bad. The average page length per book was about 364, which is a very normal length for a book to be. The average audiobook hours was 14.8, which I feel like is long, but there was a high outlier in audiobook length that you will find out soon enough. My average rating, this is really high for me. This is really exciting. Above a 4-star, a 4.05. I actually liked the books I read in June. So, good for me. It took me an average of 8.88 days to read each book. And I read an average pages per day of 105. My initial goal for this year was that I wanted that to be like 150, but that has not happened. So, maybe during the summer when I'm not working, we'll see. The total time I spent reading this month was 48.28 hours, which is pretty darn solid, which is an average time spent per book of 5.36 hours, which also feels long, but there were a lot of audiobooks this month, I think. So audiobooks obviously take longer, or at least for me, audiobooks take longer, even on 2x speed. My speed in pages per hour was 81.3 on average. 22% of the books I read this month were in series, and none of them were rereads. All new books this month. My genre pie is as such. Mostly contemporary. Well, not mostly. My biggest chunk is contemporary books, followed by mystery, thriller, and fantasy. But a lot of genres in there. We got some romance. We got some historical fiction. Age group, almost all adult books with one young adult book. And here's the format pie. More than half audiobooks this month. That's a Wonderthon thing. We'll get into my Wonderthon reads. Wonderthon was a thing that happened. If you're here, you probably know about it. If not, that's okay. Check out my previous videos. Glad to have you here. Some ebooks, maybe one physical book. Otherwise, lots of audiobooks. Where I acquired these books, a good chunk from Everand. I did max out my Everand this month during Wonderthon, so that's where those audiobooks are coming from. The usual big chunk from the library, one from Kindle Unlimited, and I did read one owned book this month, so that's good. And ratings, I love to see this. I love to see it because if you've been following along with my wrap-ups, you will know that I have not yet, until this wrap-up, had a 5-star in 2024. And this month we had 2. So, yeah, I feel like I'm bringing the hype today. Nothing below a 3-star. That is awesome and rare for me because usually I read books that suck. But also, my intention for June was to read like 5-star predictions, books I thought I was going to love. So I know my taste. I did like the books this month. And now we're going to get into the 9 books that I read in June. The first book I finished in June was Cover Story by Rachel Lacey. This is a Kindle Unlimited romance. I've read Rachel Lacey before, and I've had mixed feelings about her, but she writes lesbian romances on Kindle Unlimited that are pretty good, as Kindle Unlimited romances go, I think. I gave this one 3.5 stars, which is a really solid rating for a romance for me. It was about, like, we've got this celebrity actress, I think, and her bodyguard, but the bodyguard's posing as the girlfriend, so it's also fake dating, which is fun, because she's, like, trying to keep it on the DL that she's upping her security, and it was pretty good. It was okay. I enjoyed it. I enjoy a little lesbian romance every so often, and I enjoyed this one well enough. Moving right along, I read Ship of Magic by Robin Hobb, which is the first book in the Live Ship Traders series by Robin Hobb. I am buddy reading this whole Elderling situation with a bunch of my friends, and I'm really enjoying it. This one I gave 4.5 stars. I really liked this one. I thought it was really good. The pirates were fun. The characters were great. Moving swiftly along plot-wise. It was nice to have a little bit of a fresh start. If you don't know, this is the first book in the second trilogy in the Realm of the Elderling, so I read the first trilogy and enjoyed it pretty well. It was like 4.5, 3.5, I think, were the first trilogy books, and this is the first in the second trilogy, so it's set within the same world, but like in a different kind of geographical location. And we've got all new characters, and I really enjoyed it. It's about, what's it about? It's about pirates, basically. That's what I'm going to say. I would highly recommend this series. Start with the Farseer trilogy, and then go on. Oh, I never moved you back to the middle. You've been looking at me sideways. Sorry. Yeah. I would recommend it, is what I was saying. And then, drum roll, please. The first 5-star of 2024 was Room by Emma Donoghue, and it is actually in my Martine's Favorites vlog, so go check that out. It'll be linked right there. And I liked this book a lot. I was going to say I loved it. I did love it. I liked it a lot, is what I'll say. It's not like the level of an all-time favorite for me, but it was the best book I had read thus far in the year. And I really enjoyed it. And you can, if you want to hear more thoughts, watch my vlog all about Martine from Just Martine. And then I read Interesting Facts About Space by Emily Austen. I had previously read Everyone in This Room Will Someday Be Dead by Emily Austen, and I loved it. I gave it 5 stars 2 years ago, I guess, 2022. And this was good. I gave it 4 stars. I liked it. I'm bad at doing reviews. Sorry. I liked it. My energy is all over the place today. But this is tasty, so this was a good video because this is tasty. Interesting facts about space by Emily Austen. This was my first book for Wonderthon, actually. And this is about a 20-something lesbian who is clearly autistic, and her love language is interesting facts about space. And I love that for her. And it's just about her life and the hijinks she gets up to. And I enjoyed it. It was good. Moving on, because I'm bad at giving reviews. Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldree is the one book that I owned that I read this month. I'm trying to look for it, but I think it's not around. Oh, maybe it's right here. Oh, it's right there. Anyway, not going to grab it. I am going to grab it, then I don't have to put the cover on the screen. Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldree. This I gave 4 stars. I enjoyed it a lot. This is about Viv, who is an orc, who is tired of doing the adventuring orc thing, and decides to open a coffee shop, and no one knows what coffee is. And so she's just trying to figure out how to market coffee to people who don't know what it is, and also run a business. And it's super fun. It's cute. It's cozy fantasy. It's sweet. I liked it. Next, I read Kindred by Octavia E. Butler, which is also in my Martine vlog, but I gave it 4 stars. If you want to hear more thoughts on that, watch my Martine vlog. And then I read Nothing to See Here by Kevin Wilson. I previously read Now Is Not the Time to Panic by Kevin Wilson and really enjoyed it. This I liked less. This I gave 3.5 stars. This is about a young woman who goes to basically nanny these kids, her old friends' stepkids, who spontaneously combust. And it was sweet, but I didn't get much from it. I kind of felt like it was maybe even too sweet, but I felt like the kids were written pretty well. And it was fun. It was a cool, a interesting concept and a fun story, and I liked it, but I didn't love it. And then I read That Summer by Sarah Dessen, which is one of the picks for the Throwback Book Club for May and June. We read a selection of Sarah Dessen books, and I actually only read one of them actually in June. The rest were in July, but that's okay. If you want to join Danielle and I's Throwback Book Club, Danielle will be linked down below. Just follow along with this channel. The Discord, you'll figure it out. Go to my channel and you will figure it out. But we read throwback favorites. It's very fun. And this month we were reading some Sarah Dessens. I had never read these before. I read, spoilers for my July wrap up, and the live show, but I read one Sarah Dessen in 2022 when the movie came out. But otherwise I didn't read Sarah Dessen as a teen. But this one, I was going to say I liked them. I did like them as a whole. This one was my least favorite, though. I gave this one 3 stars. It was just okay. This is Sarah Dessen's debut novel, which was kind of interesting to read because of that. But yeah, it was okay. This is about a girl who, what was fun about this was that the girl's sister was getting married. And so there's a lot about the stress of wedding planning, and I'm kind of wedding planning, so that was fun. But otherwise, this was just okay. And the final book I read in June was Bright Young Women by Jessica Knoll, and this was also 5 stars. This book was really good. It's based on Ted Bundy's crimes in Florida, with the sorority house in Florida, but we don't follow him. He's not relevant. Well, he's relevant, but he's not significant. We follow the girls who survived. Specifically, this one girl, Pamela. The names are fictionalized, but we follow this one girl who was the president of the sorority, and her best friend was killed. And we follow that night when it happened, and the aftermath and the trial and everything. And it's really about, it's kind of a anti-true crime book, which was really good. Like, the message there was really good, and I just thought it was really well written and really engaging, and it like made me want to cry in parts, and so I thought it was really good, and I gave it 5 stars. And that's all the books I read in June. I feel like this was done in record time. I feel like I should have said more about the books, but that's fine. Comment down below your favorite summer beverage, because mine might be this. And give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one, coming very soon. Bye.